Welcome to today's beautiful discourse. Let us all, devotees, as we sit upright, I say to you, Sab koi Sitaram. At this time, devotees, sit upright, clasp your hands together, close your eyes and bow your heads as we commence with opening prayer. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Gajananam Bhutaganari Sevitam to Mahalakshmi Ma, you are the light of this world. You are the mother of this universe. Ma, continue to light within me. Continue to shine within me. Continue to remove all the darkness and the obstacles from within me. Ma, continue to remove all the darkness and the obstacles externally around me. Let there be your light, your wisdom and guidance. Placing ourselves at the lotus-like feet of Mahalakshmi, let us all pray. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhakti Mukti Pradayani Mandra Murti Sadha Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Lakshmi Karotu Kalyana Arogyam Sukha Sampadam Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute. दीप ज्योति परब्रह्म दीप ज्योतिर्जनार्दना दीपहर्षं पापा संध्या दीपं नमोस्तुते. रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वीरसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतिये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, आदि शक्ति महामाता की. Devotees, once more again, Sab koi Sitaram. At this time, devotees, I will hand over to the group to render some beautiful bhajans, and then I'm going to commence with today's discourse.
जय विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय जय। जय शारदा जय 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 वरदायिनी जय 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 हंसवाहिनी बोधिदाहिनी जय सरस्वती जय 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 शक्ति माँ जय 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 ज्योति माँ जय 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 पाप नाशिनी मुक्तिदाहिनी जय दुर्गे जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय जय। जय पवन पुत्र जय 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 राम दूत जय 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 शक्ति माँ बजरंग बाण जय हनुमान जय 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 राधे श्याम जय 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 सीताराम जय 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 गोपीनाथ जय विश्वनाथ जय राम कृष्ण जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय जय। जय उमाकांत जय जय कैलाशपति जय 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 महाकाल विष्णुकाल जय शिव शंकर जय 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 रामचंद्र जय 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 सीतापति जय 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 सत्यधाम जय मुक्तिधाम जय सीताराम जय 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 विघ्नेश्वर जय 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 लंबोदर जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 गणनायक जय सुखदायक जय जय गणेश जय 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 गणेश जय 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 गणेश जय जय।
जय हे महालक्ष्मी माँ जय हे महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। जय हे महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। झोली पर लाए खरी झोली पर लाए खरी मैया भंडार भरो। जय हे महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। जय हे महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। विपदा हरी। तू है दयाल मैया ममता भरी, लाखों दुखियों की सुनी विपदा हरी। हम भी आए शरण तिहारी, हम भी आए शरण तिहारी। हम पे बीत भरो ज्ञान भरो, जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ लिया मेरे पार करो। जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ लिया मेरे पार करो। आई दिवाली आई दीपक जले, तेरे कृपा हो तो सब फूले फले। आई दिवाली आई दीपक जले, तेरे कृपा हो तो सब फूले फले। सुख संपत्ति से घर भर जाए, सुख संपत्ति से घर भर जाए। कितना काम पार करो, जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। जोली पर लाए खरी, जोली पर लाए खरी, मैया भंडार भरो। जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो। जय है महालक्ष्मी माँ नैया मेरे पार करो।
बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. Devotees of God, after listening to those beautiful bhajans, and all the time I keep saying every bhajan is meaningful indeed to your life. Devotees of God, commencing with today's discourse. Mahalakshmi. And I would like to start with a very beautiful story of Mahalakshmi. And this story, O Kisa devotees, will put you in that great frame of mind. That frame of mind, of energy, or energies of Mahalakshmi on Diwali day or Deepavali day. It is said, very beautiful devotees, that Vishnu Bhagwan in Vaikunt Lok, he decided to come to earth to visit one of his devotees. And while he was thinking and planning of coming to earth, devotees, his consort Mahalakshmi decided, "My Lord, I want to go with you. I am your loving consort. I am your Priya Atma. And wherever you go, I would like to accompany you." And he said, "So be it." And taking the form, devotees, of a Swami, a Brahman, he came to earth, Bhagwan Vishnu. And when both of them reached on earth, he told Mahalakshmi, he said, "Oh Priya, I want you to sit on this rock, under this tree, and I want you to wait for me. For when I come back from visiting my devotee." And she sat there, devotees, and Vishnu Bhagwan go on his way. But you know, it is said that when you tell a lady to do something, It is not often she's going to do what you told her to do. But Mahalakshmi sat there, and she is admiring all the beautiful trees and mountains and everything she is admiring. God's creation she is admiring. But then, devotee, she stood up and she started to walk. And while she was walking, she forgot that she had to remain seated there. And she started to walk, and she started to walk, and she came to a very beautiful garden. A very beautiful garden indeed, of very beautiful and sweet smelling flowers. And that attracted her. And while she was walking through, devotees, and admiring the beautiful flowers and smelling of the fragrance of those flowers, the bees and the birds and the butterflies, and she forgot how deep into that flower garden she went. And at the end of that flower garden, devotees, she saw a very beautiful hut, or a kutia. And when she reached there, she went inside and she saw a devotee sitting. Immediately, devotees, the devotee opened his eyes and saw Mahalakshmi. And when he saw her, he knew this is Mahalakshmi. And there, devotees, he offered her a seat. He offered her chandan, arati, and fruits. Mahalakshmi got caught up with this devotee. The love that this devotee had or have. Mahalakshmi was absorbed in the love. And their devotees, time passed. Time passed. And Vishnu Bhagwan came back. And when he looked, he did not see Mahalakshmi. He did not see her. And he's looking all around. And their devotees, he saw her footprints. And he saw where she walked through the flowers garden. And he reached to that hut. And when he reached there, he saw her sitting on an asan, a beautiful asan. And he saw this devoted devotee, speaking to her. There and then, devotees, he looked, he smiled, and then he said, "Oh Priya Pyari, it's time to leave." And before Mahalakshmi could answer, the devotee answered and said, "No. No, you cannot take her away. She's not going to leave." Devotees, all that Vishnu Bhagavan ask and beg of that devotee, Mahalakshmi stayed quiet. And the devoted devotee was consistent by saying, Mahalakshmi is not going to leave. I'm not going to allow her to leave. And then Vishnu Bhagavan said, ask of a boon, ask of a wish to release my Priya Pyari, to allow her to go with me to Vaikuntha Lok. And the devotees asked of one wish, one boon. And the devotee said, Vishnu Bhagavan, I ask of one wish, not for me, but I ask of one wish for the whole world, for all creatures of the world, that bless that on one day for the year, Mahalakshmi will come to earth in the fullest of all her energies, the fullest of all her energies, and blessed everyone. What a great devotee is that. Not for himself, but for the world to gain. It says, devotees, when we pray, When we pray, we must pray that every creature, every human being may be blessed with the energies and the vibration of Mahalakshmi on Diwali day and Diwali night. Such devotees, the moral of the story, very simple. If you have faith in Mahalakshmi, it doesn't matter where you live, Mahalakshmi will visit you there. She's going to come to you where you are. Keep that faith, keep that love, and keep that devotion. And on Diwali day, on Diwali night, the fullest of all her energies, devotees, is there for you. It is not at a cost or a price. It is free. Prepare yourself to receive. Prepare yourself, your mind and your soul and your spirit. Prepare this body to receive the positive energies of Mahalakshmi on Diwali day, Diwali night. As I continue, devotees, a very beautiful mantra. Sometimes we say our mantras with love and devotion, faith and belief. But many of times we do not know what we are saying. We do not understand the Hindi words, devotees. Here I am, here to explain to you the meaning of a couple of mantras. So you will understand the meaning of the mantra that you are saying. It is said, Om Sarva Bhadha Vinirmukto Dhana Dhanya Sutan Vita Manushyo Mat Prasadhin Bhavish Yatina Sanshaya. Om. It says, devotees, praying to Mahalakshmi to get rid of all evil forces, the power of that light, the energies of that light on Diwali day and night, devotees, remove all negative and evil forces around you and your families. It is said, and it is lavish with all prosperous and better future. And this is what we need at this time. We need a very bright future. It's very dim, and we need that light and we need that energy. And again, of wealth and success. We need wealth. As time unfolds, devotees, I will explain to you the different types of wealth. And also we need success. We need to be successful in everything that we do. No one wants to fail. Mahalakshmi gives great intelligence. And you will understand the word great intelligence. Intelligence means we must use our intellect. We must know what we are doing. We must discriminate from right from wrong. And if something is not right, devotees of God, don't do it. Don't do things to satisfy friends and families. Do things to satisfy yourself. What is right, continue to do. And this is what Mahalakshmi gives us. She gives us that that Maha intelligence. She's also the remover of all worries and fear. We all have problems. No one can say they are problem-free. We all have problems. It doesn't matter how small and it doesn't matter how big. We all have problems in life. But she has the ability, she has the power. She removes, but you have to pray to her with love and devotion, faith and belief, and understand the mantra that you are saying. The mantra says also removing all worries and fear. She removes all obstacles. Many obstacles come our way, and you know it is said very clearly, when it rains, it pours. When one problem comes, the other will come. And so it will come. But we must be very strong. She removes all obstacles and fulfills your desires. Desires here, devotees, is a very Wide. It covers a wide range. It's a word that covers a lot. So you have positive desires and you have negative desires. But I must tell you here, devotees, desire is good. Sometimes we hear, don't have desires. But desires is good. If you desire to offer jal, is that not good? If you desire to light diya, is that not good? If you desire to make some bhojan and share it to the poor, is that not good? You desire to bring some prasad in the temple, is that not good? You have positive desires and you also have negative desires. It depends on what desire you have. But Mahalakshmi here, she fulfills your desire. Once you pray to her, she fulfills your desire. Mahalakshmi removes all evil thoughts and provides one life of peace of mind. What she does also? She removes all evil thoughts. And an evil thought, devotees, if you think negative about someone or anything that is negative, she helps removes that. She gives you that intelligence. She also helps you to provide one's life of peace of mind. Peace of mind, devotees, is something you cannot buy. It is not sold. No one can give it to you. A peace of mind is what you have to develop. You have to work towards it. What gives you peace of mind? Repeating the mantra of Mahalakshmi. Your thoughts must be only on her. Look at her murtis, look at her form, look at her four hands, look at the lotus in her hands, look at her beauty, look at the color of her sari. Look at how beautiful she looks, devotees. And that in itself, looking at her in that beauty, gives you a peace of mind. And when you recognize that beauty, devotees, you will see beauty in everything else. In everything else. If someone comes to you and speaking harsh with you, someone comes to you and even started insulting you, devotees, are we to react to that? No, we're supposed to see the beauty within that person, the soul within that person. Seeing beauty all about. And when you start seeing this, devotees, you start having a beautiful mind. And then what is the peace of mind and a beautiful mind? Beautiful thoughts, peace of thoughts. Devotees, all of these have energies that work within your system. It works within this tan. It works within this body. But you have to work for it. As I said before, it is not sold. You cannot buy it, and no one can give it to you. You have to work towards it. Mahalakshmi. One must chant Mahalakshmi mantra with love, dedication, and with a positive mind, positive thoughts. You chant those mantras. The Bij mantra. There's the word they call the Bij. Bij in English means the seed. So there's the seed mantra. And once you recognize that Bij mantra, that is the seed, devotees, that we have to plant within this system, this human body. If you don't plant it and you only keep saying the mantra in a formality way, you keep reciting it and there's nothing in it, you have to recognize there's a seed that you are planting in your system, in your body. And once you plant that Bij mantra in your body, devotees, and you cannot plant it only on Diwali day. You have to continue every day with that mantra. Every day. Because why? You are nourishing that mantra. You are keeping that mantra alive within the body. So this mantra is not only for one day, it is for every day. What the Bij mantra would do to the human body, Devotees, the Bij mantra has a lot of energy. It has a lot of energy and vibration. The Bij mantra energizes if one meditates and concentrate on it. So there are two things you have to do with the Bij mantra. You have to meditate, you have to concentrate. And if you don't meditate and concentrate, then what are you really doing? Devotees, this is for your upliftment. This is for your growth. This is for your strength. This is for your life. This is for you to continue into the journey of life. You need something within you to continue day in and day out. Besides all the foods that we have, that we will partake of, besides all the liquid, the drinks that we will partake of to give us energy, that food and water and whatever that nourish the body, that is not nourishing the soul. The soul needs prayer. It needs the Bij mantra. And this is the food that Mahalakshmi needs. This is the food that Mahalakshmi wants. It is good on Diwali day, devotees, to make all the different types of talkari. It is very good for you to light 500-600 of diyas. All this is fantastic and great. Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi, she accepts that. She accepts all the sweets and the parasad and the mithai and the clothes and the jewels and all of these things. She accepts with love. Once you offer it with love. But what is the food for Mahalakshmi? The food is the mantra or mantras. That's the food. So on Diwali day, devotees, we need to be alone. We need, on that day especially, devotees, we need to be by ourselves with our family. And on that day, I told you the story earlier on. On that day, she is in the fullest of all her energies. And on that special day, you need to keep chanting her mantras. You need to keep chanting her mantras while you are doing your work. You need to receive her loving energies that she is going to bless you with on that day, Diwali day. Diwali day becomes a commercialized day now. I'm not going to apologize for what I'm saying. It is the truth. It becomes so commercialized that we look to do so many things outside, especially entertaining people on that day. It is good to entertain people. It is good to give. I am not saying no. But when you invite people at your home on that day, you have to choose. Am I going to entertain friends? Or am I going to concentrate on Mahalakshmi? The choice is yours, devotees. We have 365 days in the year. You have 364 days to entertain. That day, Diwali day, is only for Mahalakshmi. You're supposed to stay at home. Keep the diya lighting. Keep the mantras repeating in your mind. Keep it repeating. And don't leave your house. I said it becomes commercialized. Sometimes Not all of us, but some of us will do it just because of formality. And when the time reaches, we go on again. We go on somewhere else. How then can you invite Mahalakshmi at your home and then you leave and gone? If someone should invite you at your home, if someone should invite you at their home, and they give you all the prasad and the food and the sweets and the clothes and the jewels and everything, and after presenting this to you, then they leave you and they're gone, how will you feel? The feelings is not good. Whatever is presented in front of you, somehow you may feel a little insulted. The person have served me, but now the person is gone. Similar devotees, when you do what you have to do at home, your spiritual puja, your job, and then you leave and you go on, what happens? Mahalakshmi is left alone. Will she be happy? When the time comes to give you that blessings, you're gone. Devotees, the bij or the seed mantra, the food for Mahalakshmi, energize. But it only energizes with full concentration and meditation in that mantra. All those negative energies, we have negative energies within us. And all those negative energies that we possess within us, it is said, with those mantras, the negative energies will be removed. It's gone. And we don't want it to come back. Do you know what positive energies do to you? It doesn't matter what problem comes your way. Once you have positive energies, once you have that light within you that is lighting bright and bright and bright, it doesn't matter what problem comes. It doesn't matter how dark it is. The light within you will outshine that darkness. Isn't that not truth? It is truth. But to keep that light lighting, you have to repeat the mantra every single day. And to make it best and to make it more within your life is every week if you can hawan that mantra on a Friday. If you can hawan that mantra on a full moon day. All these things, devotees, keeps that positive energy, that Mahalakshmi within us, lighting night and day. And it doesn't matter what problems and what obstacles and what situation comes. That energy is going to keep it away. In fact, that negative energy will have to stay very far away from within you. Devotees, continuing with that positive energy and that positive vibration and continuing with the Mahalakshmi, it says, that mantra, it will boost your intellect. It will develop your intellect. And it will also give you a better mind. You see how powerful is the mantra of Mahalakshmi? It will boost the intellect. So it means that your intelligence will get a little more bright and a little more bright. You know, it have some people that say, I see things before it happen. I feel things before it happen. I know things before it happen. And sometimes we look at them and we say, I wonder what they're saying. They have developed their intellect. They have developed the intelligence that they can probably sense things. They can see things. And it also, your memory. Well, I'm sure you heard this already. There's a lot of people say, I forget very often. I can't remember. One person I can pinpoint is the drummer. Sometimes I say, Krish, we have to go Satsang next week. And then Krish will call me the day before and say, we going anywhere tomorrow? He said, well, I forget, But the thing about it is, sometimes as we get older, it happens in life. It is not for him, it is not for you, and it is not for me. It is for everybody. We are human beings, and sometimes we forget. But our memory sometimes, it is way below. Sometimes we really, really forget. And by repeating the mantra of Mahalakshmi, that Bij mantra, the seed of that mantra, it develops your memory. Why it develops your memory? Do you know why? Because when you keep reciting the mantra, that mantra itself has an energy. And it keeps in where? In your brain, in your memory. Then how will you forget? It means that once you remember that mantra, it means that automatically you will remember many other things. So if you're a person that sometimes you have a little low memory, it is very important that you get the Mahalakshmi mantra and you develop that. You continue to say that. You meditate upon that. One of the mantras, very, very familiar, and each and every one, and I will say probably 99% of the people know this mantra. And it's a very beautiful, it's meaningful indeed. It goes like this. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhakti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sadha Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute. Let us all say it again. Join with me wherever you are. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhakti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sadha Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute. Once more again, let us all chant the Bij mantra of Mahalakshmi. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhakti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sadha Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute. The meaning of this mantra, devotees. It says, O Devi, the giver of intelligence, O Mahalakshmi, you are the giver of intelligence and success. Devotees, in this world there's everything to enjoy. God has given us so many things to enjoy, and yet sometimes, devotees, we sit, we depress, we sad, we cry like the whole sky or the whole world is on our shoulders, not realizing how many beautiful things it is there to enjoy. So we are asking Mahalakshmi to bless us so that we can enjoy it. And why the mantra said that we can enjoy. You see the word can comes in here? Because there are so many beautiful things to enjoy, and sometimes Santlal, we don't enjoy it. It is right there to enjoy and we're not enjoying it. Time pass and we're thinking. And what is to enjoy now? We're not, because it's in front of us and we're not enjoying it. We are thinking about something else. And when this pass and we have to, that other one comes to enjoy, we can't even enjoy that. It is said very simply, we learn to enjoy the little things in life. We learn to appreciate the little things in life. And when we enjoy the little things in life and we appreciate the little things in life, then and only then we can appreciate the bigger things in life. So the mantra says that we can enjoy what the world has for us. Devotees of God, learn to enjoy the moment. Learn to enjoy whatever you have. Learn to enjoy whatever little you have. Mahalakshmi will continue to bless you because she sees the love you have and she sees that you are enjoying what is there for you. And also the liberation hereafter. So to be liberated hereafter, it do not come, or it does not come like that. Santlal, you have to work for it. You have to work towards it. And the task is not easy. The task is not easy. Working towards spiritual liberation, meaning to set free from many things of this world, to have been liberated, it is not an easy task. Trust me. Because there's a lot of things that you have to cut out from your life. You have to throw away from your life. You have to discard from your life. And I often say this, that when you enter into this path, you have few friends. Probably you can only count them on your fingers. Because you are not going to indulge into certain things that you used to. You have moved on to be liberated. But to reach that part, you have to continue with your mantras. When you repeat your mantra, simple Om Siddhi Buddhi, when you keep repeating this mantra, you are filling the body with positive energies. And when you start filling the body with positive energies, what will come out? The negative energies. One day to come, you will be liberated. It is not going to take one day. It is not going to take 1 week. It is not going to take 1 month. It will take some time. I don't know how many time, but it depends on your belief. It depends on how you repeat it with the love and devotion, faith and belief. Always keep repeating this mantra, the mantra of Mahalakshmi. And remember the word, the bij or the seed of the Mahalakshmi mantra. That's seed, devotees. And I'm going to stress on the seed, the bij, that mantra that you are going to plant within your body. Nourish it. Fertilize it. Give it all the love and devotion and belief, and let it continue to grow within you. And trust me, devotees, you will start to transform. You will start to glow. Wherever you walk, people will see that light within you. Wherever you go, they will see that radiant smile within you. They will love you from a distance because you become that lotus flower, that sweet smelling flower. You become that light of the world. At this time, devotees, I hand over to the group again to bring to you bhajans.
Aim Shri Mahalakshmi Mata Devyai Namaha. मेरा दीपक जुग जुग प्रकाश, जुग जुग प्रकाश पहलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग प्रकाश, जुग जुग प्रकाश पहलाए। मांगो भगवान आए अंधिया तूफान, मांगो भगवान आए अंधिया तूफान। यह ज्योति न बुझने पाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश मेरा दीपक, मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश का यह तारा मेरा जीवन का उजियाला। नैनों का यह तारा मेरा जीवन का उजियाला। मुख कमल खोल मुस्काए, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक, दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मोहन मधुर सलोना मेरे टूट न जाए खिलौना। मोहन मधुर सलोना मेरे टूट न जाए खिलौना। तुम दीन बंधु कहलाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश मेरा दीपक, मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए।
मैं तुलसी तेरे आंगन की, मैं तुलसी। तेरा कुछ नहीं मेरा, कोई सहेली हसवन की, मैं तुलसी तेरे आंगन की, मैं तुलसी। मैं तुलसी तेरे आंगन की।
जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी है महालक्ष्मी। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी है महालक्ष्मी। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी है महालक्ष्मी। मैंने घर बार अपना सवारा है माँ, मैंने घर बार अपना सवारा है माँ, अपने हाथों से मंदिर सजाया है माँ। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी की महालक्ष्मी। मैंने पूजा के थाली सजाई है माँ, मैंने पूजा के थाली सजाई है माँ, अपने हाथों रंगोली बनाई है माँ, अपने हाथों रंगोली बनाई है माँ। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी है महालक्ष्मी। घर आंगन चौबारे पे दीप जले, घर आंगन चौबारे पे दीप जले, मेरे घर में मैं माँ खुशियों फूल खिले, मेरे घर में माँ खुशियों फूल खिले। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया, जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी। पंचमेवा का भोग बनाया है माँ, पंचमेवा का भोग बनाया है माँ, गणपति संग तुमको बिताया है माँ, गणपति संग तुमको को बिताया है माँ। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी। माया पूजन हमारा स्वीकार करो, माया पूजन हमारा स्वीकार करो। धन धान से भक्तों की झोली भरो, धन धान से भक्तों की झोली भरो। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी। है मेरी प्रार्थना सब पे करता दया, है मेरी प्रार्थना सब पे करता दया। हम बालक है तेरी माँ करना कृपा, हम बालक है तेरी माँ करना कृपा। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी। जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, जय जय विष्णु प्रिया जय महालक्ष्मी, धन देवी के देवी हे महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी, धन धान की देवी हे महालक्ष्मी। बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, आदि शक्ति महामाता की जय। Devotees of Bhagwan, devotees of God, continuing with a beautiful discourse. And it is said that before you start any mantra, before you start any puja, you must start with Ganesh Bhagwan mantra. And there are many, many mantras to Ganesh Bhagwan. One of the mantras, devotees, Vraktatunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Let us all sing together. Vraktatunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Once again. Vraktatunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. The meaning of this mantra, Vraktatunda Mahakaya. Ganesh Baba with the curved trunk and a huge body, Mahakaya. Look at any one of the murtis and you will see Ganesh Baba with that huge body and the trunk is curved. All those are meaning of Ganesh Baba, but that's for another katha. Surya Koti Samaprabha. Surya is the sun. And the Surya Koti, it says, whose brilliance is equal to that of 1,000 suns. So the brilliance of Ganesh Baba, it is said, is equal to that of 1,000 Surya suns. So when you pray, have you noticed any picture of Mahalakshmi? You will see the elephant, you will see Ganesh, and you will see Saraswati. Sometimes she's alone. Mahalakshmi is alone on the lotus flower. And then in some pictures you will see Ganesh Baba with her. And it is said, devotees, Ganesh Baba, in one of the kathas, Ganesh Baba is her son. But that's another katha. So Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva, it says, I pray to you to remove all the obstacles from my path. This is a very interesting mantra. Ganesh Baba, I pray to you to remove all the obstacles from my path. So I want you to look, every time you look at Ganesh Baba is the elephant head. And when you pray with love and devotion to Ganesh Baba, he is going to remove all the obstacles from where? Within you? No. Within your path. So the elephant is going to make the road for you. Sometimes you reach a line where there is no road. Leela? No road. You don't know if to look up. You don't know if to look down. You don't know if to look left. Vishal? You don't know where to look. Ganesh Baba, in this very beautiful mantra, says he's going to remove the obstacles, whatever obstacles. You see that curved trunk he has? Ganesh Baba? That trunk is strong. Have you ever seen he root big trees? It's been rooted out with the trunk. The trunk has the energy, has the power to root everything away and to remove all obstacles from your life and make that clear path for you to walk. Sarvakarayeshu sarvada. And removing all the obstacles from the path of actions I wish to perform. Sarvakarayeshu sarvada. Meaning whatever actions you perform. Ganesh Baba is there. Worship Ganesh Baba with love and devotion, faith and belief. So when you look at any picture of Mahalakshmi sitting or standing on the lotus flower, you will always see Ganesh Baba. So while Mahalakshmi is giving you that positive energies within your body and vibration, Ganesh Baba is removing the obstacles in your way. So while Mahalakshmi is serving you internally, Ganesh Baba is externally removing the obstacles. How wonderful is that? How beautiful is that? Devotees, we need to know the meaning of these mantras. We put more love into it. We put more devotion into it. Om. Every mantra starts with Om. Have we ever think about what Om stands for? Whether you accept it or not, while we all live, while we all move about doing our daily chores and work and whatever, there's a sound vibration within this human body. There's always a sound vibration is happening in this human body. All of us. And that sound vibration, devotees, is Om. So whether you are verbally saying it, whether you are thinking about it, automatically it's happening within you. And how will you hear it? You have to sit quiet. Sit very quiet for a couple of seconds or probably minutes, and you will hear that vibration of Om, meaning that we are always, not one moment, but we are always connected to that universe. We are always connected to that vibration, that cosmic vibration. It's a cosmic vibration that is sending out Om. And we are always connected to it, whether you accept it, whether you know it, but it is happening right now. And once you have life within this body, it continues to happen. Such is the vibration of Om, and that goes through the universe. That is the connection. But you devotees of God, you have to continue to connect to that. And that vibration above devotees, it's free. You don't have to make parsad for that. You don't have to offer flowers for that mitra. You don't have to offer jal for that. How wonderful is that? You don't have to have money to put anywhere for that. You don't have to well dressed and fully attired for that. Once you can sit quiet in a space in your home and you connect with that universal vibration with Om, you are connected. And if you have your mantra, any one of the Mahalakshmi mantra, or if you have your Guru mantra, or if you have your Ishq mantra, you can use any one of those mantras to connect with that universe, that cosmic vibration above. I said it before, and I will say it again, devotees. Sometimes we look outside and we stop looking within. The connection is within you. That is why I always say, that is why Baba will place the painti in your finger to do your puja. You are connected to the Bedi puja. This painti that is made with the mango leaf, the stem of the mango leaf, this gives you the authority that you are connected to the Devis and the Devatas on that Bedi. If Baba doesn't place that painti on your finger, then with the appropriate mantra, then you are not connected to serve the Devis and the Devatas. But you don't need this painti when you sit in meditation. You don't need the painti because you are connecting this vibration from within you, that Om, that universal energy. You are. Early when I spoke about Mahalakshmi and the devotee in the Kutya, what brought Mahalakshmi there is the energy or the vibration of that devotee. The energy and the vibration of that devotee is the prayers and the mantras, and that is what brought Mahalakshmi there. So to devotees is a lesson for us. Wherever you are, wherever you live, whatever country you're in, whether you are sick, whether you are lying on a bed, whether you are sitting on a chair, it doesn't matter where you are. You connect to that universal vibration with your mantra. Mahalakshmi, Bhagwan will visit you there. Also says devotees, that Om is also used as an astral pathway to connect to divinity, to divine. You see, it's an astral, it's a pathway that you are not going to see. It is something that is unseen, but it is connecting. It is connecting. And you have to connect every single day. There's another very beautiful mantra to Mahalakshmi, a seed mantra also. Om Hrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Hrim Mahalakshmi Namaha. Devotees, when you are reciting these mantras, recite it from your navel. Recite it from way down. And recite it with love. Recite it with that positive energy. Let us all come together and recite this mantra. Om Sri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Sri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Sri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Sri Mahalakshmi Namaha. A very simple mantra, devotees. You can hold your jap mala and you can jap this mantra. You can also havan this mantra. You can havan it 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 9 times, 21 times, 27 times, and you can also havan it 108 times. You can also jap this mantra every evening at Sandhya time. You can also havan this mantra on a Friday. A very simple mantra, and the meaning of this mantra, it says, Om, as I mentioned before, is that universal or cosmic vibration that whether you acknowledge it or not, it happens with you. It says, Shreem is the bij or the seed mantra, and this mantra is to increase beauty and wealth. Let us define what is beauty and let us define what is wealth. So most of the time, devotees, when we look at beauty, we look at something which is color, bright colors, jewels, and all of these things. And we look at that as beautiful. But beauty, devotees, comes with not only the attire that we wear, but it comes with a beautiful mind. It comes with beautiful thoughts. Beauty also comes with the way how we carry about ourselves. In the way we dress, in the way we speak, in the manner, in the way we walk. And this is the real beauty. I will take you back in the Ramayan Katha. When Sri Ram was walking through the forest with Bhai Lakshman, looking for Sita Mata, he came before reaching the ashram of Valmiki. It says very beautiful. Sri Ram and Lakshman was admiring the beauty around them. All the trees and the birds and the animals, the rishis and the munis. And while devotees, Sri Ram was looking at all the beautiful creation around him. All the rishis and the munis and the animals and the birds, they were looking at the beauty of Sri Ram. It's in Ramayan Katha. While he was looking at the beauty externally, they were looking at Sri Ram, his beauty. Sri Ram did not even speak yet. He did not utter a word, but yet they were admiring the beauty of Sri Ram. What is the beauty of Sri Ram? The way he walked, the way he looked, the way he carried about himself. They looked at the beauty of Sri Ram. Likewise, devotees, people looked at us, people looked at you, people would look at me. And the first thing they will look at, they will admire your beauty. And what is the true beauty? The way you dress, the way you look, and the way you walk, and the way you carry about yourself. You know, there's a walk of a hop and drop. That's those stylish walk. From the time you see that walk, you look away. Or sometimes you may look at it for a learning. But this is the beauty, this is the stream that in the mantra, to increase that beauty and the wealth. So many a times we pray to Mahalakshmi on Diwali day and we ask for wealth. And the wealth, with one of her hands you will see the money is flowing. And you said, okay, so the wealth is money now. So I'm going to ask her for money. But the wealth devotees come in many categories, not only in money. The wealth comes in your intelligence, your wisdom. Your wealth comes again in your thoughts. What kind of thoughts you carry, what kind of advice you can give someone. In the world we live in today, devotees, some people are lost. They need hope. They need a way. They look at another person for some sort of advice. And once you are there and you can give them honest advice, you can give them the truth, you can show some light on them, on whatever situation that they are having, that is wealth. And that is wealth that money cannot buy. Your character is wealth. Having a good character is wealth. Having academic knowledge is wealth. When the children, the young children and the youths, when they are in school, they must learn to accept the knowledge that they are getting from school, because that in itself is wealth. So wealth is not only the money. Wealth comes in many, many forms. A situation may happen with you and you may be sick. You may be on a chair, you may be on a bed, you cannot move for some reason, and someone come to assist you. That is wealth. That is wealth. That is kindness. Kindness is a form of wealth. So wealth, devotees, comes in many forms. And it says here, the mantra, Om Shrim. And the Maha is the great. Mahalakshmi. Ye. The Lakshmi is the name. And the Ye is for her. And the Namaha is salutations. Salutations to that Mahalakshmi. So this is one of the simple, short mantras that you can recite. You can jap, you can hawan. And if you are doing your household work or you are doing your job or what you are doing, you can also continue reciting this Bij mantra. One of the shortest Bij mantra. Let us all recite it 3 times again. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Devotees, the lotus flower. The lotus flower that Mahalakshmi sits upon. The lotus flower that Mahalakshmi stands upon. Devotees, that lotus flower is very, very beautiful. That lotus flower, devotees of God, teaches us a great great lesson in life. Under that lotus flower, devotees, is a lot of murky, dirty water. And that is where the lotus flower grows. The lotus flower do not grow in clean water. It grows in dirty, murky water. In this world, devotees, we live in a world like that, where you have negative and positive, where you have nourishing people coming with nourishing thoughts and nourishing words, and we have toxic people that come into your lives with only poison to destroy you. But yet, devotees, we must rise above. We must rise above like that lotus flower and blossom. Be beautiful. The colors of the lotus flower. When you see that lotus flower, you become happy. So too you are like that lotus flower. That wherever you are, you will shine. You bring happiness, you bring hope, you bring peace, you bring love. You bring so many things to the life of other people. You bring joy. And Mahalakshmi sits upon that lotus flower. Mahalakshmi, devotees, when you become that lotus flower, or like that lotus flower, Mahalakshmi sits within you. She dwells within you. And she's not going to leave you. She's going to be there with you, thick and thin. Whatever problems you have, she's going to have you going to be there. Mahalakshmi has 4 arms. You will notice in the murtis she has 4 arms. You will notice in the pictures she has 4 arms. And what the 4 arms or the hands represents? Dharma. The first one represents dharma. And what is dharma? Dharma has a huge meaning. Dharma, devotees, is a way of life. Yes, it's a way of life. But what way of life? It says it's the moral and ethical way of life. That is the way of life. It's a moral and ethical way of life. So when we speak about dharma, a way of life, then you can do anything and say anything. That's not the way of life. But dharma is the moral and the ethical way of life. Meaning you have to live life in that way, in that moral way, in that righteous way. I did mention earlier, sometimes devotees, we want to satisfy people. We want people to be our friends, and we continue to support them in what wrong they are doing. That is not right. You don't give that support. Be firm and leave it alone. You continue your life in your moral and ethical way, in thoughts, words, and actions. Thoughts, the way you think, words and actions. The correct way, the ethical way, to be to live in that manner. Again, you may not have plenty friends. But this is what Dharma teaches us. Art. Art means the wealth again. So we accumulate wealth, as I explained earlier, and in this form the wealth of the knowledge, the wealth again of money. And we all need money. I'm not going against money. I want you to know that. I want the world to know that. Because Mahalakshmi represents money. She represents money. You know how many people want Mahalakshmi? You know how many people want money? But they're not working for it. Sanlal? They're not working for it. They don't want to recite her mantra every day. They don't want to give her the food every day. Give Mahalakshmi food every day. Give her mantra every day. Give it to her with love, devotion and belief. And then the money will come, Leela. The money will come. But you want to give it to her Diwali day alone. It can't work. And 300 and something days in the year, Mitra, she ain't getting no food. Every day she's going to give you the wealth. But when the time is right. When the time is right. Not because you ask for it today, you will get it today. When the time is right. And it says the other one, the other hand represents come. And this devotee is love. It's an emotional fulfillment. Love. It represents desires. What you desire for, she's going to give it to you, but only if it is right for you. I did mention earlier, devotees, desire is good. Desire is not bad. Desire is good. But desire for the right thing. Desire to say the right thing. Desire to go to the right places. Desire to think the right things. Desire to help. Desire to assist. Desire is good. But the positive desires. And the fourth one is moksha, the self-knowledge or liberation. Moksha. And I am sure everybody wants moksha. Everybody wants moksha. But again, Garud Puran, you have to work for it. Garud Puran devotee states very clearly, only when you are alive, only keval. The Hindi word for only is keval. Keval, only when you are alive and you use these two hands to give. When you use these two hands to serve. When you use these two hands to put together like this and bow your heads and pray and recite the mantras. Recite the mantras. When you use these two hands and offer jal and offer flowers and do pujas. Light your diyas. Put your hands together and meditate. Only when you are alive. Garud Puran states, for when you die, what can you offer afterwards? What can you offer afterwards? Devotees, wherever you are, think about this. When you die, what can you offer after? What can you say after? What can you give after? Moksha. So to have moksha or to get moksha, you have to pray. And no one can do that for you. You have to do that yourself. So here it is, devotees. I will hand over to the group again to bring to you two beautiful songs.
जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली। ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाली करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया। तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया, तेरी भरोसे चलते हैं नैया। तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया, तेरी भरोसे चलते हैं नैया। सबके घर घर में है दिवाली जगदम्बे मैया। सबके घर घर में है दिवाली जगदम्बे मैया। महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली। ओ जगदम्बे मैया। दुखियों के घर में सुख बरसारे, अंधियारी घर में दिया जला रे। दुखियों के घर में सुख बरसारे, अंधियारी घर में दिया जलारे। सबके मितारे रातें काली जगदम्बे मैया। जग की रखवाली करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया। चरणों में बैठे आश लगाए, बिनती हमारी काली न जाए। चरणों में बैठे आश लगाए, बिनती हमारी काली न जाए। ले लो ये आरती की थाली जगदम्बे मैया। महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली। ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे मैया। महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली। ओ जगदम्बे मैया।
तुम्ही हो माता पिता, तुम्ही हो, तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम्ही हो, तुम्ही हो माता पिता, तुम्ही हो, तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम्ही हो, तुम्ही हो माता पिता, तुम्ही हो, तुम्ही हो बंधु सखा, तुम्ही हो। तुम्ही हो साता पिता, तुम्ही हो, तू ही हो।
Devotees, finally, I want to share a very beautiful chaupai from Ramayan, one chaupai. And this chaupai, Bharat teaches us a lesson. Let us hear. सतयुग के एक नाट बताए, गिरिजा सुख की कथा सुनाए। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। धरुड़ा मोही जग कही पूछो, पर कही कर रही सोचो। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम,
श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम।
एक ही डर बस दुसारे, मोहि लगी सिया राम खारी। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। धर्म, fear, जगत, यूनिवर्स, मुझे, मी, भूरा, भार, परलोका, other world, सोच, thinking, hurray, my heart, vas, troubles, dusa, pain in my heart, and dhadak, burning in my heart. Karan, what is the cause of this dukha? And you know what Bharat's saying in Ramayan Katha? He says, I fear not what the world, I fear not what the universe think of me. It's all right if they dislike me for standing for the truth. This is what Bharat is saying. It's all right. He says, I fear not, I have no fear for that. I think little of the other world. He says, I'm thinking soch of the other world. Meaning, when you live your life righteous with moral and ethical values in this world, there's nothing to think about the other world, because you're already preparing this soul and this body you have preparing for the other world. We believe in reincarnation. And this is what Bharat is speaking. He says, but one pain is troubling my heart. It is burning my heart. And you know what that pain is? That is guilt. This is what Bharat, he's saying that guilt is within me. It's because of me, my brother, Ram, Sri Ram, Lakshman Bhai and Sita Mata is suffering in that forest. Devotees, let us learn from this beautiful chaupai. Let us learn from Ramayan Katha. Let us learn that not because of you other people must suffer. Don't call upon that guilt upon you, because like Bharat he's saying, it's a burning pain in my heart. Devotees, as I conclude with a beautiful bhajan to Mahalakshmi. इसे दाए किसी से ना धाता, ओ भरे चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। इसे दाए किसी से ना दाता, ओ भरे चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। इसे दाए किसी से ना दाता, भरे चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। इसे दाए किसी से ना दाता, ओ भरे चंचल है
लक्ष्मी माता। किसके घर दे दे अपने माया, कोई जानी नहीं है पाता। किसके घर दे दया दे अपनी माया, कोई जानी नहीं है पाता। ओ भरी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता, ओ भरी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। किससे दाई किसी से ना दाता, ओ भरी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। कभी राजा का घर, कभी रंगा का घर, तुम तू ही मैया बाता। कभी राजा का घर, कभी रंगा का घर, बड़ी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। ओ बड़ी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता, ओ बड़ी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। इससे दाई किसी से ना दाता, ओ बड़ी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता। दीप जल का जहाँ वासा करती वहाँ, गुण का सेवा गाता। दीप जल का जहाँ वासा करती वहाँ, गुण का है सेवक गाता। ओ बड़ी चंचल है लक्ष्मी माता, इससे दाई किसी से ना दाता। क्षीर सागर की माँ बनते विष्णु प्रिया, रहती है संग सुख दाता। क्षीर सागर में माँ बनते विष्णु प्रिया, रहती है संग सुख दाता। ओ बड़ी चंचल
Devotees of God, before concluding, first of all, I must say thanks to those who accompany me, the group. I must say thanks to Bhai Mitra on the organ, Bhai Krishna on the drum, Leela, thank you very much, Bhai Santlal and his Dharam Patni Wendy. It seems as though this song has me a little emotional. I understand the meaning of the song, and it's a very wonderful, beautiful song. Even tears come to my eyes. To Sankhya Television, thank you very much for taking the program far and wide throughout the world. To you, devotees of God, blessings to Sankhya Television, that wherever you are, sitting or lying, wherever you are, sit and enjoy and listen to the beautiful discourse. Make your lives a very beautiful one. Walk in the footsteps of Mahalakshmi and let that light continue to shine within you. And share that light with others. To the President of the Temple, Mr. Dev Jamuna and his executive members and members of the temple in Bamboo Valsin, I say thanks to you for allowing us to host this wonderful, beautiful and meaningful discourse and the beautiful bhajans. Devotees of God, wherever you are, please sit upright, clasp your hands together, close your eyes and bow your heads. As we conclude today's session with prayer, placing yourselves at the lotus-like feet of Mahalakshmi, place your hearts, your thoughts, whatever problems you have, whatever difficulties that you are going through, whatever pain, whatever sickness, place it at the feet of Mahalakshmi. Let us all pray. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Bhagana Sadrisham Megavaranam Shubhagam Lakshmikandam Kamalayanam Yogi Bhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhaveharam Sarvalokitanatham Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. May there be peace in the heavenly regions. May there be peace in the atmosphere. May there be peace on earth. May there be peace in each and every one of us. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, आदि शक्ति महामाता की जय। डिवोटीज सब कोई सीताराम।
The management and staff of Sankhya Television would like to wish you and yours a happy